Hey everybody, Dean Young Home Tech. Hope everybody's doing well today, Thursday. Been around and found the Triad today and noticed a lot of areas are putting down brine already. Possible precipitation at some point Sunday, and we don't know how much. It could be 0, it could be a few inches, it could be a foot, who knows. So I made my little post about it on Facebook, and I mean, honestly, my biggest concern about when we get precipitation in this area is is trees. That's my biggest concern, especially pine trees, because the root system on a pine tree is very, very weak, and you got tall pines, and it's kind of scary. Just that little bit of precipitation we got a couple weeks ago, that little bit of snow we got, it caused a lot of issues. Believe it or not, it caused a lot of issues. A lot of trees, and we had a lot of wind and stuff. So any trees that it weakened from then are sure enough going to be, I mean, there's a potential for something to happen. So if you're out and about, just pay attention to your surroundings. Use your gut. If you don't feel if you feel uncomfortable going somewhere or going a certain way or different route or whatever, I mean, just, use your gut. And if you don't feel comfortable going out, I mean, don't go out. I see a lot of trees now that are hanging over power lines and stuff, and you think after years and years, like every year, there's companies that come out and trim lines back and stuff, but you still just, it's consistent. It's like never ending, and there's always going to be a tree to fall on a power line or something somewhere, and it's real scary, especially on some rural areas, especially here in Randleman. Some of these back roads, there's just trees all over lining up the roads, and a lot of them look like just crazy old, in really bad shape. Some of them look rotten. Some of them have vines all over them. Some of the vines go up the tree and the limb, and then it covers all the service lines and stuff for the electrical. Very scary situation. So just watch out, being out and about. Even if you're not, if you're just sitting at home and you're around an area with a lot of trees, just be cautious, and everybody just be safe. Had an inspection today. We had 2. We done one in Thomasville, and just finished one up in Asheboro. Tomorrow we will be in Providence, North Carolina, which is going north, going toward Virginia. I think it's east of Eden. So looking forward to that inspection, and then we're going to be, I believe, in the borough, G-Town, in the afternoon. So that will be my Friday, and then got some plans with the family this weekend, Saturday night, and hopefully everything will work out, and we'll be able to do what we need to do on Monday. Just, you don't know what's coming, and we've got Salisbury Monday morning, and I believe Greensboro Monday afternoon. So I think that's what it is. Let me check the old trusty calendar here. Salisbury and Greensboro, yep. 9 o'clock inspection in Salisbury and 2 o'clock in Greensboro. For Monday, weather permitting, hopefully, that's the whole thing about this. Side roads are going to be my biggest concern. If we do get precipitation, a good amount, those are going to be my biggest concerns. My main roads are not going to be a concern. I know that the highways are going to be clear. The main roads, I'm thinking is a really good possibility. They're going to be pretty clear. The main thing is the side roads and rural areas, and I don't know where these. Well, this one inspection in Greensboro's off of Elam, which is in the city. So I'm thinking hopefully that area would probably be pretty clear. It's not out in the county, out in the rural area. Now the one in Salisbury, I haven't even looked it up yet. Let me see. I don't know those roads out in Salisbury, so it's off of Mooresville Road, was 150, which looks like a pretty main road. It's off of there, and it looks like a housing development. So hopefully that 150 is a major road. If anybody knows Mooresville Road, 150, if you're familiar with that area, near Superformance International, whatever that may be, it's going to be out in that area. Yeah, so we'll see. $500,000 house, pretty basic forward, big and square. Big columns. It appears to be vacant. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get here and tab out my report for today. Done my first one after lunch, before lunch, and then headed over to Asheboro, which is a hop, skip, and jump down the road. So yeah, man, if you need an inspection, 336-9090-185, hometechnc.com. I appreciate you guys. Again, just be mindful with this weather this weekend. I know people act crazy and freak out, and you know, there are people in this world that do not have power. There's people in this world that do not have internet. There's people out here in this world that don't have transportation or roads to travel or whatever. We're in a first world country, and you know, I understand the inconveniences that we may have. Can't get to the store, can't whatever. It's not the end of the world, trust me. I've camped out in Haiti in the middle of nowhere, in a tent, pouring down rain, you know, I mean, and used the bathroom in an outhouse with roaches probably that big, ate whatever they fed us, goat, whatever. I mean, so I really don't want to hear any whining and complaining, seriously, how bad you've got it because you don't have electricity, your power's out, oh, you don't have internet, your internet's down, oh my God. Seriously, God. But anyway, first world problems, people, you'll get through it. I promise you, you'll get through it. I understand the concern with people that may be on equipment, medical equipment, but I'm sure they've got things in place for that. If you lose power, for oxygen and so forth. I'm not putting anybody down like that. I understand it completely, 100%. I do have compassion in the heart. But I'm just saying there's a lot of whiners and complainers, and people that just take things for granted. They want to buy everything in the grocery store and just, I mean, like you're going to be trapped in the house for weeks and weeks or something. And it just hurts the people that are doing their normal grocery shopping. They're included in that group of people that are in the grocery store at that time that, well, everybody's here getting stuff for this, and you're grabbing a couple things, and there's people with buggies just packed full, like, like we're getting 1 day of precipitation, and we may be delayed school and transportation for a little bit, and people act like they're going to be out for a freaking week or 2 weeks, or they're going on vacation. I don't know, but I'm going to stop the rant. Anyway, if you need home inspection, 336-99-8185, hometechnessy.com. We really appreciate you guys. Just be safe out there. Use good judgment. People with four-wheelers, I mean, honestly, I don't care. My truck will do this and I can do that, whatever. I seen the video the other day. It was so funny. Somebody done a video of somebody stuck in the mud or something, and they try to pull him out with just one thing, and this guy come in there, was like, we're getting the big truck now. So he pulls in, and he has this big truck, full-size truck, and he's pulling in there, and you hear it rumbling, like a big truck, and like a F-150 or a Super Crew or something like that, I don't know. And he's pulling in there, and you hear it running, and then he's got the strap, and they're all tied it off to this truck, and the dude's like, it's just yanking that truck, that big truck. He's just spinning his tires, and he can't pull this other truck out. It's just so funny how people just want to think that I've got a big truck, and honestly, all it really is a full-size truck with oversized tires. It makes it look bigger, which only makes it taller. It's not a big truck. A lot of people get arrogant in their big truck, which, it kind of irritates me. I've got my little quirks and stuff with people, especially the bright lights behind you. They act like, they can't see anything. They don't even use consideration that you're in front of them. You got this big truck with the LEDs strapped across the front. Like, what do you need that much light for, honestly? I mean, seriously, you're behind somebody, and you're causing a hazard for the person in front of you because they can't see. Yeah, they can flip this light, but then they have to adjust these mirrors and won't be able to see. I mean, it's a hazard. I mean, people just don't think. They're more consumed with their sales, and they want to show off their big truck or their big bright lights or whatever. I don't even know how I get on this rant, but I'm crazy like that. But anyway, guys, I love you. 336-99-8185, hometechnessy.com.